What's up, everybody? It's your boy, True Wolf God. Welcome back to another one. Welcome back to another one. Hope you're having a good day, being safe, and all the other good stuff. But other than that, let's go ahead and get into it. But before we get into it, I do want to say this. I will be talking about my thoughts of the show while we're going through the memes. Just want you to know. Um, so I will be yapping. I I
Other
will be yapping.
universe.
Speaking of this one, I ain't gonna lie to you. I love this episode. This episode was a good episode. I really do love this episode because seeing Jinx and Echo get together was something that I wanted to happen in a long time. Like they didn't really show that much with those two, but I really did like the idea of those two being together. It popped in my head when I was listening to the song of the first season and stuff like that, and then seeing those two together. Um, I just shipped them already. Um, but yeah. It just happened in my head. So like, seeing them actually get together was pretty nice for me. But other than that, let's keep on going. Alrighty.
Air ducts and cooling system.
Oh,
I
okay.
think the cycle only ends when you find the will to walk away.
We already got to the other thing I wanted to talk about. Okay. So, like the picture shows, Jinx, in my opinion, is still alive because when I was watching it, um, I did rewind it because I seen a pink string or a pink light going, and I thought that was very suspicious because it moved before the explosion. So if you slow it down and before the explosion goes off, Jinx or the pink light runs away or like zooms before the explosion goes off. So in my opinion, and when you think about it a little bit, at the end when Caitlyn look at the blueprints and shit like that, um, and then she smiles, it gives you a little bit of like, I think Jinx is alive because not only that they don't show body, and and a lot of these shows, if you really watch shows like that and watch movies like that, if you don't see a body, they're not dead. They're not dead. Especially we don't see Vanna's body either, by the way. And that's a little thing I do want to speak of as well is we don't see Vander's body. Um, oh well, I guess it's not really Vander's body anymore, but we don't see that either. The only thing we do know is the bomb did go off, and we don't know where their bodies are at. Um, but yeah, that's what I wanted to say is I'm a believer of Jinx as being alive, and they give you a lot of proof. They give you a lot of proof of Jinx being alive, so I call that a big W. I call that a big W. Jinx is alive, and I'm a far believe. I'm a believer of that. Um, yeah.
Season 1 Episode 1. One day, I'm gonna ride on one of those
Speaking of that,
things.
right there.
Season 2 Episode 9. Why and Jinx fighting Warwick. Jace fighting Victor. What is gayer? Literal thespian legs. Whatever Jace and Victor were doing here.
I do want to speak about this as well. Is I thought it was really weird of the writers to think that, or the writers or the animators to think this is okay. Like I have no problem with the sex scene. By the way, I'm not talking about. I'm not really talking about like I have a problem with that. I have a problem with the timing of it. Why do that when your sister says you don't gotta worry about me anymore? Da 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 da. Everything she said, and then the first thing you do after that is have sex. Is that not weird? Are you like people like to say Vi cares and everything, but like again and again in such a show, the only thing I see Vi fuck up when it comes to saving Jinx, like all the time. Like I love Vi. I really think Vi is a great character. I love her character's design and everything like that. But each time I see her try to be like a good sister, like she always do something wrong in the process of trying to be a good sister. And like because like this is one of the points I've been talking about. It's like you first have to have sex and not go look for your sister that escaped. You know that seems like she's not in the right mindset. Like it's weird to me. I don't know if anybody else thinks that way. Put that down in the comments, please. I'd like to hear your thoughts about it. Like, please, I'd like to hear your thoughts about it. Um, the picture on the right side, definitely gay. They definitely fucking 1000%. Who holds balls like that? You can't tell me otherwise. They fucking, they fucking. Just let it be out already. I already know. I already know. I see it. Why can the best friends not take a shower together? They best friends. They can take showers together. They can sleep in the same bed. I'm joking, but like this was a cool visual scene. I ain't gonna lie to you. I really liked it. Um, it was a pretty cool scene. But yeah, it gave me a different type of emotions while watching it. Um, I was a little confused why Jace wasn't trying to like fight him. But after the scene popped up, I was like, okay, I get it. I understand what is going on now. So, any thoughts? Anybody else inside the chat? Go ahead and put that in. I'd like to see them. I'd like to respond
Singed
to y'all
peacefully
too,
going
so I
home
can
to his
respond.
daughter after making everybody else's lives worse.
That's so
So this
true.
guy gets the best ending.
True.
Echo and Heimerdinger in the Wild Rune. Jace in the Wild Rune.
Okay. With um, Eka I can't say his name, so I'm not gonna try it because I'm just gonna butcher it. Um, but the picture on bottom left right here. Um, I did hear that he can't die. I didn't really know. I didn't know that. So um, like I know a little bit of the League of Legends lore and stuff like that. Like I only know a little bit. I'm not that big on it. Um, I did watch some streamers play it, and um, I have looked at some of the lore, but only lore I really looked at was Jinx's lore. I didn't really. I looked at Jinx's lore. Warwick, War, Warwick, whatever, the wolf guy, and then that the blonde girl, I forgot her name, but from one of the cutscenes with Jinx, she was in one of the cutscenes with Jinx, and for the game and stuff, and I looked at her lore too, so I only know a little bit of it. I'm not really that deep into it, but yeah. By the way, I really do love that episode. By the way, that's such a good episode.
This fucking guy right here MVP of the season.
True.
When you didn't think Arcane would end like that.
1000%.
After episode 9.
W.
Basically all of episode 7. Echo and Heimerdinger. Jace. To whoever did my boy like this, you wrong for that for real.
Bro, only thing when I looked at this for the first time, only thing that popped in my head was Rip Bozo. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like they did my man dirty, bro. They did not have to do him like that, bro. They did not have to do him like that, bro. Only thing that popped to my head was Rip Bozo, and then they throw his body like it's nothing. Like they treated him like literally like a side character to the max. Like Buddy was literally pushed to the side. That's insane how they treated him. Ain't gonna lie though.
Apologize to him right now.
I apologize to that
Going from please go back and save them to please stay here with them.
hero. True, yo.
Glorious cinema.
Yeah.
I can't believe Arcane ended a week ago. It is very sad, but at least we got this ending.
W ending. I remember this one. That's W ending. I ain't gonna lie to you. Definitely a 10 out of 10. Uh, I've been a quite a bit, so I really did want to go through these memes, just to reminisce about, you know, how good the ending was. This is what's best ending out there. I ain't gonna lie to you. Can't wait to see the new shows that come out. All right. Only if it was the ending.
Jace timeline. Timeline.
True.
Trade offer. I receive traumatizing you with every episode. You receive the greatest show ever.
That is true.
My reaction after watching the finale. That's it, that's the last episode.
I ain't
Arcane.
gonna lie to you. That's the same feeling I had. It's like it didn't feel like an ending at all. It felt like uh a start to another season. Like it felt like uh what do you call it? A cliffhanger. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. But yeah, it feels like cliffhanger more than in a final episode, like a final season. But probably because they are gonna have more in the universe, and that's like the characters are not done type stuff. So like they're just done being the main characters. So like in a new show, they might be in it, just not the main characters. So they're not gonna be the focus of the show. And I have no problem with that. But the thing is, they didn't feel like the main character of the show. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like during the show, it felt like everybody had a pretty good amount of time on screen, sort of. Like I don't like it's like hard to say, but like they didn't really feel like main characters when I was watching it. It felt like everybody had time on the screen. Yeah, it felt like everybody had time on the screen. It didn't really feel like a Jinx had a lot of time on the screen, and then Vi had a lot of time on the screen, and everybody else got sprinkles. It felt like Vi, Jinx, and then everybody else. And probably because everybody else was around them, maybe is what it is. I don't really know. But tell me what you think about that as well.
In season 2 episode 9, spoilers, no context.
True.
Gonna miss the characters. It's been real, cupcake. Thanks for everything. I screamed. Or the streak of red in her hair for why.
Oh, that's so cool. By the way, I love both Jinx or both Powder and Jinx. They're both amazing, by the way.
In another life.
Honestly,
Finally,
wishing.
sex tech.
Alright.
It was all
Ready to
worth
be
it, Ori
canceled.
Bros.
Yeah, that's what
Dies from peak fiction. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a privilege watching Arcane with you.
1000%.
Literally everyone else in the universe. Singed.
Yeah, that's
This reveal was hard AF.
yeah.
Caitlyn and Y, or Jace and Mel. Echo and Powder.
Damn right. Echo and Powder. I agree. I agree. Echo and Powder. I agree. I 1000% agree. They should be together. And hopefully in one of these other um shows they're gonna make in the same universe, we do see that one time.
Literally me after watching Arcane. I have lost count with the amount of characters we have lost.
1000%.
A bunch of people died. Jace and Victor are gone.
Yep.
But Singed got what he wanted. Riot, I'm confused. Is this a happy ending or a sad ending? It's an ending, that's enough.
Yep.
Me to myself when I predict something and I was right. I'm always with you. Even when we're worlds apart.
Oh, yep.
Arcane is ending. Arcane is just the beginning.
Yep.
Her rightful place. Arcane Season 2 Episode 7 spoilers with no context.
That's so true.
All other thoughts aside, Echo was always the perfect character.
Oh, that scene was so good, by the way. I gotta say, bro, that scene was great. I love seeing Echo use his ability to rewind and how he was using the pieces of the stuff as a weapon. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I really liked it. I really liked it. It was really good.
Arcane fans watching Sin should get the happiest ending. Victor resurrecting on the third Saturday of Arcane.
True.
Society FY died in an explosion. Arcane writers explaining why 3 minutes of
Wait,
uninterrupted.
that is true though. Like, that is true. If I, that is true. That's the crazy thing about it is life did become a lot better for everybody when the hashtag was gone and when Vi died. I don't know. I don't know. Like, it's true, but at the same time, I don't think it's really Vi's like 1000%. Like, I think it was just hashtag being gone what made it really better. But I really do want to say this too was what made Jinx was Vi. So that was a big part of Jinx is Vi. And like I said, Vi's a good character, but at the same time, a really bad sister, in my opinion. But I do love both
Arcane
of them.
writers explaining why 3 minutes of uninterrupted Cesbane Lex is important to the plot.
True.
How it started.
Crazy.
How it ended. Echo and Heimer. Jace. Episode 7. Piltover and Zorn lore after the Arcane ending.
Yep. Okay, hold up. I gotta look at this.
Piltover and Zorn lore after the Arcane ending.
Question marks on the people that are we don't know that are alive or dead or here. Um, then we have people that are alive that would know. Okay, and then the people that are dead or don't know if they're still in the show. Um, oh, they got Jim. Okay, those who are not dead though, we don't know if they're dead. They just disappeared. Like their bodies got sucked into the little rock thing. So we don't know if they're dead actually. So there should be question marks on them. Um, okay. Um, and then we haven't seen some of these other ones yet. Hmm. Yeah.
What is my purpose? Plot progression. Oh my god. I love you in every universe.
Honestly, same here, bro. Jinx is a badass in every universe. I mean that. I mean that with all ride ability I can give. Like with all ride ability I can give, Jinx is a badass in every fucking part. Powder and Jinx. Powder Jinx. Powder Jinx. W's. 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 Um, but I do want to say this too. When I say Vi was a bad sister, I don't mean like she was a horrible sister. Um, like um, like she didn't try, but I mean like she a bad sister. Like she did try, but just wasn't good. Her trying wasn't good enough. Let's say that, cause like each time she tried, it ended up becoming worse, or yeah, worse. Um, like the one time when she met her after Jinx used a flare, um, that could have worked. It could have worked if Echo didn't come in and crash everything. At least I think they could have got a little bit more closer. But like if you watch the seasons, like both seasons, Vi and Jinx barely talk during each like each season. Like Vi and Jinx barely talk, but they're supposed to be both like they're both supposed to be the main characters of the show, but they both barely talk during their own show. And like I love both of them, but most of the show they're apart. It's not. It's not the point. It's the point that Vi is supposed to love Jinx and try her hardest to get closer to Jinx, but Jinx doesn't hate Vi or anything like that. She loves Vi. Now you can see that in her expressions. Like Vi still has a big thing in her heart, but she's scared and doesn't trust her. Like Jinx is scared and doesn't trust her, type stuff. So I don't think Vi tried hard enough, and definitely it's Jinx' fault for pushing Vi away when Vi's trying. So it's both, to be honest.
Maddie's death. The whole Arcane fandom.
1000%.
She's so powder here I'll cry. Losing each other in all universes.
This is so true. I don't understand, bro. Like in every universe, one of them dies. Well, they have to be apart in a sense. Like I don't know, cause like Jinx is not dead, but they are. They can't really be together. Type stuff. Can't be happy.
So you are fucking telling me that in both universe, the sisters can't be happy with both of them alive in it?
Literally what I just said. That's so
I'm
crazy.
always with you even if we are worlds apart.
True.
Who gonna pay for my therapy?
Who is paying?
Netflix's Arcane has ended after 3 years.
True.
Echo's timeline. Jace's timeline. The necklace.
Crazy.
Arcane
Oh,
fans watching Act 3. League
notice
fans
that.
watching Act 3. Can't believe she has no lines in Act 3.
Yeah.
Adult powder.
Like I said though, beautiful. Like I said though,
Act 3.
well, I don't even know if I even talked about it, but they didn't really give that much time for the underground, the Undercity, for Undercity. Um, they only showed the Undercity a little bit, in the newest season, the newest season. Um, like, and especially in like, it was just like no, like they didn't give time to it, and I understand why, because they only had 9 episodes. But if they had 12 or 11, they could at least gave a little bit more time to the underground. I mean the Undercity. And yeah, they didn't have I didn't barely any scenes. Like they barely showed her in Act 3. I think they only showed her like 3 shots, 4 shots. Like they barely gave my girl some spotlight. But other than that, like yeah, it's crazy, bro. And she really cool too.
Adult powder. In every episode this would be Y and Jinx, but look here, it's Echo and Powder in the ideal world.
Yup.
Kate and Y in the cell where Jinx was locked up. Jinx about to kill her.
Like I said, bro. Your sister drops a whole bunch of to you, and the first thing you do is have sex. And Jinx is over here trying to kill herself. End game. Kind of exit the door type stuff, you know? And like, that's so wild to me. So wild to me.
Herself.
Is that how they
This
want
the
to
main
story?
timeline.
That's crazy.
Confirmed by me. Let me cope.
Oh,
So
that's
we
me
all
saying
saw that look
I
right.
hope. Oh, I didn't even
Wait,
notice that.
all this time it was you. Always has been.
Oh,
You wanna see who's the real GOAT? It's him.
honestly,
Fanfic writers
really
after
do.
Act 3.
Yep.
Why is no one talking about this frame? When everyone's gearing up for battle, ready to destroy each other. But you're just a chill guy trying to bring your daughter back. Heimerdinger and Echo's time jump. I felt every emotion in its purest form. Jace's time jump. Wow, what floor were you guys on?
Crazy.
Jinx says something ominously suicidal before disappearing. Wise reaction to that information.
Literally, they're having memes about what she did, bro. That's how crazy it was. Like her reactions to have after your sister say all this stuff to you it's like it's still it's not processing for me right now. Like I'm still shocked about it. I want to know
Chadheimer
what y'all thoughts about
goes
that, by the way.
1000 years back in time, waits for homies, notices hex tech is not invented and timeline is changing and does nothing about it, forgets connecting power cables before starting machine, chooses getting erased in timeline over going back to fucked up timeline.
True.
It ends as it started, their relationship went full circle. Why there is so many hidden gems, it's awesome. Come on big dog, we couldn't have just stayed there. LeBlanc and the Black Rose.
This is crazy.
I think I
Let's
forgot
stop
something.
again.
If you forgot, then it wasn't important. Yeah, you're right.
Damn.
Victor in LOL. Victor in Arcane Season 2 Act 3.
True.
I literally have no words, absolute cinema. It's over. I don't think I'll ever see a show with this much passion, love and effort put into it again until they release another project.
Yeah.
Genuinely a masterpiece from start to finish. It genuinely deserves every award it gets. Thank you Studio Fortish.
I will say, I really do love it. It's a really good show. It does have its flaws in the writing. It does have flaws, but that's just because of mostly the flaws are only really there just because of how rushed it had to be. Like if they gave us up a little bit more episodes, like 12 or 11, like I said, I think they could have did a little bit more that would flesh things out, and it won't feel like how it feels now. But definitely saying that this was the conclusion to everybody's story was a lie in a sense, because to be honest with you, we don't know Jinx is dead. Well, to be honest with you, she's not dead. She not dead. She's Jinx is alive. Um, and she left on a ship on whatever the thing was called again, but left on the ship thing, the little floating ship. Um, Echo's alone by himself. Don't know what he's gonna do, but right now he's alone. Um, Vi and Caitlyn is. Tell me if I'm butchering her name, by the way. Alright, tell me if I'm butchering her name. Is just hanging out, um, getting prepared for another fight. I don't know who they're fighting, but they're getting prepared for another fight. Um, the scientist dude, is with his daughter, chilling. Um, we don't know if Victor. I said Victor. Did I just say Victor? Victor. I'm butchering the name. Don't get upset with me. Okay, you can. But we don't really see his dead body either. After Jinx left him, like after Jinx like blew up, and we don't really see anything about his body. Like at least I don't think so. I'm gonna rewatch again and slow everything down to pick everything through again. But I don't think I've seen his body at all either. Um, I feel like if they're gonna kill him, they at least show the body this time. Uh, and then we have, yeah, it's a lot of things that are not really done with the story. So it's a lot of gaps and holes inside the script. Uh, but other than that, it's really good. And I really do love it. And and it was really cool with Echo and stuff like that. Um, and I really love to hear your thoughts about it. So please put that shit in the comments. Let me hear your thoughts. Um, share the live. I mean, not the live. Share the video. Um, and like I said, I think Jinx is alive. Um, if you go back and slow it down before the explosion, you can see a pink line zip off before the explosion goes off. Um, and uh, like I said, they show that little boat, the flowing flying boat where Jinx, or my bad, Powder said she wants to ride on. And she left. I have no problem with that. I have no problem with her leaving. She go ahead and live a good life because that's what she deserves, a good life, not to be sad and pulled down by anything anymore. Um, I will say though, when everybody figure out that she is alive again, I think a lot of people will be upset for her not saying anything. But at the same time, hey, she did it. Other than that, much love to all y'all. Be safe. Hope y'all have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.